So my name is Anthony Hall. I'm an Executive Director of American Pacific Borate. We're listed on the Australian Stock Exchange and our code is ABR. So our flagship project is the Fort Katy Borate project located in Southern California. It has about 60 million US already been spent on developing the project. It actually operated as a small-scale commercial operation between 1995 and 2001, and we're in the process of taking it back into production. So we completed a definitive feasibility study for our Fort Katy project in December of 2018. We enhanced that definitive feasibility study in January of 2019. We completed basic engineering on the project 2 months ago. We recently signed for electricity, for gas, for water and other things that are very critical to the project. The main milestone that we have is to get into construction by the end of this year, and we're certainly working through a detailed engineering phase to be in a position to be able to do that. So the team is primarily based in Apple Valley, California. So that's where our CEO, Mike Schlumberger, is, and the balance of our team. We also have a contingent of US-based contractors and consultants that we're working with. Outside of that, we have a small presence in Australia, effectively focusing on the Australian capital markets. The key message for us is that we've got a very unique borate project. Borates are a commodity that really is flown under the radar for a long time. For instance, you need borates in magnets for electric vehicles, you need borates in nuclear power plants, you need borates in wind turbines, in solar PV modules. You also need borates as a fertiliser, so 15% of global borate use is for fertilisers. The actual size of the global market for borates is bigger than the size of the lithium market, for instance. So for us, it's a very unique project because it's a borate project. But more importantly, the project has really low capex. So upfront capex of less than 40 million US dollars, peak capital of 110 million US dollars, and that peak capital gets us to a position where we make 345 million US dollars a year. EBITDA. So massive EBITDA with brilliant financial metrics, low capex, high margin, technical risk very low because the project's produced. So for 6 years, the project produced 300 tonnes a month. In addition to that, we have a substantial EBITDA that I've just talked about. In addition to that, we end up only being about 7% of the global market for borates. But we will be a globally significant producer of borates and we'll be number 3. So low capex, high margin, low technical risk, substantial EBITDA, and we're not going to affect the market. Yeah, look, the one-to-one conferences are always great. I like the format of the one-to-one conferences because they provide able to have a sensible interaction with potential investors. So it's been great. Thank you.